Nina Gill, Labour MEP for the West Midlands. The EU has lifted an import ban on mangoes from India. What's your reaction?
I'm really very, very happy, as you can imagine. It's one of the things I committed to, that I would work on getting this ban off when I was elected last May. And all my hard work and meetings with the Commission have paid off.
I mean, what was your argument to the EU that you wanted to get this ban lifted? What have you been doing behind the scenes?
Well, mostly putting the case for traders, the small SMEs in my region in the West Midlands, and how important it is for the Asian diaspora in the UK, and that it's important that this year they were able to enjoy Alfonso mangoes again, and especially for very many restaurateurs it was a big issue. So I had so many people contact me to say, look, this is a really big issue for us. We need this mango ban lifted. And of course the price of mangoes went so high that the few mangoes that were coming through, and that most people couldn't afford to enjoy them. So I'm really glad that the ban has been lifted in time for the new imports that will start in April.
I mean, the EU said at the time that it was making this ban, putting this ban in place because it was finding too high levels of kind of insects and animals that could be dangerous to farming in Europe. Did you see that there was some sense in this ban existing in the first place?
Absolutely. I mean, of course, there was good reason for why the ban was introduced. So clearly, the European Union, the Commission and their delegation out in New Delhi worked together along with the Indian Embassy to try and ensure that their concerns were addressed. So the reason this ban has been lifted is getting all parties together. I had many meetings with the Indian side too here in Brussels, and it was to say, look, we cannot go through another year without the Alfonso mango, which is really important to not just the Asian diaspora in the Midlands, but also, very many other people enjoy when the mango season is here. And you can pick up boxes very reasonably in Soho Road in Birmingham.
Now, there are some other vegetables that are on the ban list and will remain on the ban list. What do you make of that? Is this still something you're keeping an eye on?
Absolutely. I mean, I will continue to keep the pressure on the Commission that they review and that they have constant checks, because one of the things they did as a result of an earlier meeting was they actually sent some inspectorate out there to India who could, verify as to how these containments were being processed. And I think it's important we do the same for the other vegetables, because they're equally important to the same community that, as I said before, the Asian diaspora, but not exclusively.